And welcome here to Flannery Field in Newcastle as we're just underway here in the first inning as Evan Eckel singles to left field to start the ball game. We'll get you started here in a second on the infield and the outfield for the Canes. On the mound is Carlo DeSalvo, making his delivery here to the number 2 hitter, Luke Glazer, And that is going to be outside for ball 1. Lorenza is catching. Throw over to first, and Yuckel returns. From first to third, defensively, it's Malley, Miller, Gurman, and Filippone for the Canes. Throw back over to first, and dives back safely is Yuckel. In the outfield, from left to right is Rogers, Bailey, and Lynch. There's pitch. It's going to be just over but low. And makes the count 2-0 here to Luke Glazer. DeSalvo's pitch is swing and a miss. Makes it 2 balls, 1 strike. Eric Thomas, Tim Continenza on the call here today at Flannery Field here in Newcastle. Canes and Titans in the battle of the second game between these two schools. Both of them sitting at 4th place in the conference. And that's going to hit the inside corner for a strike. Move the count to 2-2.
No clinch situation for Newcastle today. They need help for the playoffs. Disappointing loss yesterday. They could have wrapped the spot up today had they won yesterday. They were held to 3 hits. This lineup's going to have to try to break out here this afternoon. Shaler has struggled finding a number 2 pitcher.
And it falls outside and runs the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Opening inning here as Newcastle has Carlo DeSalvo on the mound. And throw over to first again. Keep him close. He's back safely. Leadoff hitter was Evan Yuckel. He singled to left to open up the ball game.
You wonder why they're picking on Yuckel so much. Glasser yesterday, 3 RBI in that win, so they want to get the guy off the base path, try to limit any kind of damage that this guy at the plate can do.
Another throw over, and he's trying to keep him close, and he hits the backside of the bag, gets back safely with his lead hand. DeSalvo's pitch on the 3-2. And that's going to hit the inside corner on the breaking ball for the called strike 3 for the first out here of the first inning. Ben Yuckel now will come to the plate. Ben Yuckel playing first base for the Titans. Bats from the left side.
Ben Yuckel.
And the brothers Yuckel, their dad, the head coach here, first season, Ben Sr. He's also swinging a hot bat, though, too. 3-game hitting streak. Try to get the damage nullified here in the top of this first. Imperative for Newcastle to start hot here today and start fast.
That is going to be down low for ball 1. Shaler's starting lineup is Yuckel, Glazer, Yuckel, Rozenkowski, Milford, Kruper. The pitcher is Cole Marino. Your DH is Cochran. Kostoric is shortstop, and Johnson is your catcher. That is your starting 9. Actually starting 10, counting the DH for the Titans. The ball will go outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Runner at first, 1 down here in the opening inning.
Shaler, of course, last year's state runner-up at 5A. And no team has repeated as a WPIAL champ since we went to 6 classifications at the 5A class. I don't think that's going to happen today. Shaler this season. Shaler is out of the mix right now, 1-6 in the section.
And that's going to hit the outside corner for a strike. Moves the count to 2 balls, 1 strike. Yeah, important game for both schools here, trying to solidify that 4th spot in the division.
And Newcastle needs a lot of help. They win this game today. They've got to get help from this Shaler team, and they've got to win at least one game against Pine Richland next week.
And here's on the outside corner for strike 2 to even the count at 2-2. So a big game here for the Canes and the Titans. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Ben Yeckel. Check on Evan Yeckel at first. DeSalvo with the 2-2 pitch. And fouled straight back, and we'll do it again.
Just got the top of the barrel. DeSalvo showing some pretty good effort here on the mound in this at-bat. This has been a battle. Just the third hitter of the game, third batter of the game. DeSalvo looks like he is going to be on his point today. They need a great start from this rotation here this afternoon, Tim. This is going to go a long way to trying to help them out, but it's got to happen today.
The righty delivers. Fly ball center field. Goes back is Bailey, makes the catch just short of the track and gets out number 2. Runner, of course, returns to first. And
batting fourth and playing third base, number 5, Chance Richkowski.
Richkowski coming to the plate now.
Shaler team 3-12 overall, but they have not hit like a 3-12 team the last 2 games. 23 of 56 coming in today's game.
That's an off-speed pitch outside for ball 1. So 2 down here. Yeckel takes his lead at first, and another fly ball. This one, short right field. Incoming the right fielder, stumbling in, but makes the catch. For the third out is Lynch. And with that, we have played the half inning here in Newcastle, where it's the Titans 0 and Newcastle coming to the plate. You're watching LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Hey, Mom, do you need a ride to the store today?
Oh, no thanks, hon. I got it covered. Mike's taking me.
Okay, well, you have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, right? I can take you to that.
No, I got it covered too. Mike's taking me.
Mike?
Yes, Mike's my Axe driver. Picks me up right at my door and even helps carry my groceries. It's so convenient to schedule and ride with Axe. Wish I would have called him sooner.
Okay, Mom. Sounds like you got it covered.
I have an apple pie ready to eat. How about you help me with that?
Contractors, the Department of Healthy Homes needs you. From small to large residential projects, you can help families live safer and healthier with the quality work you do. It's rewarding in more ways than one. Call LCAP's Department of Healthy Homes today.
Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition.
Due up top of the first here for the Canes is Dominic Miller, Paul Maley, and Philip Lorenza. And just to let you know, the starting lineup for Newcastle is Miller, Malley, and Lorenza, Rogers, Philippone, Gerdman, DeSalvo's pitching, and you got Lynch and Bailey on the 8th and 9th spot. And that's today's starting lineup, brought to you by the Crane Room Grill. Hungry after the game? Wings and specials on Thursdays and Saturday evenings. Always daily specials as well. Takeout orders are available at thecraneroom.com.
Number 12, Dom Miller.
Colby Cole Marino, 1.24 ERA. 5 2/3 innings pitched. He's only allowed 2 hits, 2 runs. Struck out 1, walked 3, but he's only faced 23 batters until today.
Threw his first pitch over for a strike. Cole Marino. Next one is going to be down low. The evening count at 1 ball, 1 strike.
It's not quite the same as the former Colby that was in this lineup, Colby Weber, now at East Carolina. 24-1 over his career, 249 strikeouts. Big reason why they went.
There's a deep fly ball into the gap, and it is going to be caught by the left fielder coming into the alley. Making the play was Milford for the out. The ball, when it left the bat, seemed like it might have just enough height to get into the gap there, but you got to give Milford credit. He rolled into the alley and was able to make that catch. There's a foul straight back for, Milford making that catch. Malley's at the plate. Your defensive lineup for the Titans, we'll give you that here in a second. That ball will go outside. Chance Rukowski is at third. Trey Kostrick is at short. Evan Yeckel at second. And Ben Yeckel at first. Now, pitch will go outside. Make it 2 balls and a strike. Your outfield is Milford, Glazer, and Kruper. Your catcher is Logan Johnson, and on the mound is Cole Marino. Fastball up high and outside. Your defensive lineup is brought to you by Moderna Bonner Law, a community law firm with a personal connection with individual service. Here's the pitch. Another fly ball. This is, again, this time in right center field. And the right fielder will go into the gap and make the play as Grouper for the second out.
A couple good swings, couple trips out to the outfield, but nothing doing here for Newcastle. But they're on it early, and that's going to be important for this lineup. They're going to have to get runs. I think they need to score early in this game. I don't know that they can drag this out to a 1-0, 2-1 style game. They're looking for some big booms here early in this game.
Lorenza swings and fouls it straight back. Here's the 0-1. That's going to hit the outside corner for strike 2. And quickly, Cole Marino is ahead 0-2. There's a fly ball down the left field line into foul territory, and it's going to fall out of play. And it'll just be a long fly ball, foul, and we'll stay the count at 0-2.
Don't think I'm going to hang that curve up there for Lorenzo again.
He timed it up well. He just got a little in front of it.
2-1.
Maybe on a humid or hot day, that ball's probably still flying.
Here's the pitch, and outside, swing and a miss. Strike 3 as it goes down swinging. So we have played 1 here from Flannery Field in Newcastle. We are scoreless. You're watching LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
Attorneys Parada, Jones, and McCree are dedicated to giving their clients the best chance at a positive result. From personal injury,
criminal and corporate law, real estate, municipal law, to wills and estates, their team will work with you through every step of the legal process. With Parada, Jones, and McCree, excellence is our guarantee.
Carlo DeSalvo enters his second inning on the mound here for the Canes. Due up for the Titans is the 5-6-7 in their starting nine, and Milford, Cooper, and Cochran. Milford batting .240 on the season. Will step in, looks like from the right side.
Nolan Milford.
Here's the pitch. And it's going to be up high for a ball. DeSalvo, the righty, delivers. Swing and a miss to even the count at 1-1. And there's a base hit out into left field between the holes short and third. So they get their leadoff hitter on again here for the Titans in the second straight inning.
Batting sixth and playing right field, number 6, Landon Cooper.
Cooper now at the plate for the Titans.
It's 5, 6, 7 in the order. Struggles for them this season, trying to generate some runs. This is a team, Tim, that really hasn't hit the ball terrible as far as average goes, 282, but in terms of total hits, not a ton for this team. You wouldn't think that a team that's played this many games would have sub-90 hits for the season.
Pitch, going to hit the outside corner for a strike. Yeah, and Cooper batting 179, so he's squaring the bunt, trying to move the runner into scoring position here. See how the Canes hold. Here, they'll throw over to first to try to keep Milford close. It's going to be one of the keys today is how they handle the base runners here today. The LGKG keys of the game, Eric.
Trying to limit the damage. You can get, like the guy at the plate, they're not, you can tell DeSalvo and company are not terribly worried about the guy at the plate unless there's a runner on base. They want to get the guy off the base path, limit any kind of damage if anybody gets a hit. But this is the chunk of the order right here where DeSalvo can go after him and get out of this inning pretty quickly.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball center field. Looks like a can of corn right there. Defensively is Bailey to make the out.
Batting second, designated hitter, number 11.
Cochran yesterday, 2 hits, 3 runs. And he's tried to give them help on the mound too, but his bat today is going to be the key for this Shaler lineup.
So Jameson Cochran bats from the left side. Again, throw over to first. Cochran, a 286 hitter. He has take that pitch. It looks like it was down low for a ball.
I think that also tells you how much they respect some of these hitters when they're trying to get guys off the base path. They know that damage is lurking potentially.
That's going to hit the outside corner. Strike one. Yeah, you could tell pitching now from the stretch is DeSalvo and keeping a keen eye on Milford at first. Throw again over, and Milford back safely. Here's the pitch. Ground ball, first base side, foul. Moves the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. If you're just joining us, we're in the second inning of a scoreless game here at Flannery Field in Newcastle. The second of 2 between these two schools. Newcastle fell to the Titans yesterday 13-3. That ball going to the outside, throw down to second base. Not in time, safe on the stolen base.
Throw is to the outside, the third base side of the bag. So that allowed Milford to get a good head first dive into it, having to turn and try to apply the tag. If that throws more up the middle or to the inside part of the bag, he is done. But Lorenza kind of hesitated initially, and that throw just a little wide and allowing Milford to get in there first.
So runner now in scoring position on the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball to second. Kermit throws it across, and he'll make the tag for the out, as Milford will check in at third.
Almost didn't get Cochran at first base. That throw drawing first baseman Filippone off the bag.
Batting 8.
Quick reaction to turn around and get the out.
So 2 down. Here's the pitch. And that's going to find the outside corner on that off-speed pitch for a strike. DeSalvo delivers. Outside. Evens the count at 1-1. Nolan Milford now checks in at third base with 2 down. That ball on the inside off the corner.
He's trying to get Kostorek to turn on something like that. DeSalvo's done a good job, I think, early on here of mixing his pitches up. He's trying to hit corners, obviously, and trying to get guys to chase some things. I think he looks pretty comfortable out there through an inning change.
There's a foul ball straight back.
It's early, though.
It is.
Never know what happens second, third time through an order.
DeSalvo. From the windup. And a ball down right field line. It'll be in play. Fair ball for a base hit and an RBI here for Kostorek. To give the Titans the lead 1-0.
Troublesome hit. That wasn't really sharply hit. Kind of allowed the wind to loft it a little bit. And that was trouble from the get-go. Good piece of hitting off the end of the bat there by Kostorek, and an early lead for Shaler, and that's exactly what Newcastle wanted to try to avoid here today.
I'll bring up Logan Johnson to bat, the number 9 hitter in the lineup here for the Titans. Fastball is going to be hit into right field for a base hit, as Kostorek will check in at second. So now 2 runners on with 2 outs. And the top of the lineup will come up here with Evan Yeckel, who had the opening base hit to right field to start the game, as he hit one right between third and short in that hole.
Gonna have a courtesy runner at first base.
Evan Yeckel.
Check that for you in a second.
Here's the pitch, and that's going to be down low. So Evan Yeckel bats from the left side. He singled in his first at-bat. Moves the count to 2 balls and 1 strike. Going to be down low. 3-0. So a little situation developing here for DeSalvo with 2 runners on already with 2 outs, 1 run across, and a 3-1 pitch coming here to Evan Yeckel.
Dom Philippone.
Philippone hasn't had an RBI since April 20th. Perfect opportunity right here.
He'll square the bunt. He'll go down the first base side. It rolls and is going to roll foul about 3/4 of the way down first base. So they had the bunt on to try to move the runner. So Roger takes his lead at first. Here's the pitch from the stretch and a fly ball center field. Short center and the center fielder. And Glazer comes rushing in and makes the play. And the runner will return to first base. So 1 down.
Batting 6, playing second base, number 10, Braden Gurman.
Braden Gurman now at the plate, batting from the left side with 1 down. Another fly ball center field, and again short center. This one a diving catch, yes. They're going to say the catch was made. Runner will return back to first as Rogers made it all the way almost down to second base before he had to return. But what a nice play there in center field.
Yeah, Glazer just flying in. That looked like it was going to drop, and he had guys going out. He was coming in. That wind, it doesn't look all that breezy on the field here, but you can hear it in the mics, and it's pretty deceptive when you're on the field. It's kind of playing havoc with the ball when it's sort of flopped up there like it's been.
And there's no doubt about Glazer has had his hands full this first 2 outs of this second inning. DeSalvo now at the plate. Fly ball, right field. Going to go into foul territory, and he makes the catch for the out. Is Kruper. And just like that, we have played 2 innings here from Flaherty Field in Newcastle with the Titans leading the Canes 3-0. You're watching LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Does your blueprint not match the vision of your building project? Not with Creative Edge Architecture. From concept to creation, Jeff Measle will help tackle the complex problems, creating design solutions and construction experience. Creative Edge gives you the edge design and construction meet.
the hole. Big inning here for the South.
But okay, so when I go to default, I get levels on audio input capture times. Just say that again, it's just what?
No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left. We go to the bottom of the inning. 3-0 Shaler in the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Like in sports, it takes a great team to protect you, your family, and your business. MVP Insurance is that team. From home and auto to life and commercial insurance, you can count on us for coverage that adapts to your needs.
We're committed to excellence for our clients' experience and in serving our community.
It's a winning combination.
MVP Insurance. Don't get left on the sidelines. Log on to mvpins.com or call today to get your free quote.
Congratulations to our March LCAP Team of the Month. The Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Neshannock Girls Basketball as the LCAP Team of the Month after winning the WPIAL Championship and reaching the state championship game. Congratulations to Coach Luann Grabowski and the state runner-up Lady Lancers basketball team, our LCAP Team of the Month.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all the Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team, school, and family in how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for business and homeowners in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting projects for both residential and commercial projects. Call Joe today at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next project.
Batting eighth, in right field, number 9, Kingdom Lynch.
Sorry, I keep throwing up
Take advantage of that. It happens when you're outside.
Yeah, I just did that.
Parker Bailey.
And I go back to Black Magic, and it's not microphone. I'm getting audio levels from everything else. Yeah, mic 1 is on. Mic 2 is off.
Seven two four 658
There's a lot of stuff.
Stay tuned for that between
it up, back to the bigger truck, 2 tone, put it up, stick it to him.
Ball, the players are spinning it, black man.
And he delivered. In Miller with the RBI single.
Carlo DiSelvo.
All right, so the pitching change for Shaler. Luke Jarosinski is going to be the new pitcher. That shuts the book on Cole Marino, 2 2/3. 4 hits, 4 runs, all earned, 2 walks, and a strikeout. And he would be responsible for the runner on both first and third right now. So he stands to lose if Newcastle gets. Well, he is going to stand to lose because they're ahead 4-3. So he is responsible for 2 more
that are on base. Yeah, first and third. You know, DeSalvo had that 5-pitch top of the inning, getting the bats back in the dugout to start this big rally. Now he's at the plate, trying to help his own cause.
Runners on the corner with 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the inning. And one low. Jarosinski, a 1.45 ERA, a 7th.
They're going to get the stolen base. Delay still.
9 2/3 innings of work, 7 hits, 9 runs, 2 earned. Has walked 2 and struck out 7. So again, not a lot of work for a pitcher in this Shaler bullpen.
So a base hit could be huge here for the Canes.
Gurman down to second. That one is flown into foul territory. And given a peek at it was Kruper, but that gets out of play. Sabo digs in. And a swing and a miss to end the inning for Jarosinski. So he gets out of the jam, but 4 runs across for the Canes on 4 hits. No errors, and they strand 2. So we go to the 4th, and it's time now for our Mailey Minute. Take a look at what's going on across the world of high school softball in the county. A lot to talk about as far as that goes. So here we go. Laurel clinched the section title in 2A last week. They defeated Mohawk 4-0 yesterday despite being out-hit. Lexi Kroll, Maddie Evans are each hitting over 600 for Laurel. Neshannock 7-3 looks to wrap up second place on Wednesday with a doubleheader against Aliquippa as Brianna Frangel is the third player ranked 3rd in the county in on-base percentage. Shenango and Riverside meet Thursday. Both teams 8-3 in the section, and the winner will clinch second place in the section. Emma Herb, Sid Byerly, and Bria Lucio. Besides, Addison Drake has 6 home runs, 4th best in Lawrence County. Mohawk has clinched the 3A section title. Warriors are 10-0. Actually, they're 10-1 after the loss to Laurel yesterday. Have another non-section clash tomorrow headed to Union. Reagan Magno leads the county in numerous pitching categories. Caitlin Hare, the 9-hitter, leads the county with 9 home runs. Elwood City 4-3, big win over Avonworth on Friday, 3-1. 3-1, they clinched the playoff berth. Amber McQuiston has a 1.05 whip and also one of the top on-base percentages in all of LAWCO. Union 9-0 wrapped up the section title in 1A. They finish up the section against Canevin today. Liv Williams has a top batting average in the county and also leads the county with 9 doubles. Wilmington 3-7 overall, lost 3-1 to Sharpsville yesterday. Big region game against Reynolds and Mercer later this week. Avery Harlan hitting just shy of 600. Newcastle eliminated from the playoffs with a loss to Plum last week. Non-section games against Wilmington and Elwood City coming up as Michaela DeGennaro leads the county with 28 RBI. That's your Mailey Minute, brought to you by Mailey Chiropractic, keeping you in the game as we keep you in the loop of the softball happenings in Lawrence County. DeSalvo back out to work. Now with the lead for this Newcastle team, it's the 6, 7, 8 hitters for Shaler, so it's Kruper to lead it off here in the 4th. And DeSalvo outside, misses that time. Kruper flew out. Cochran, the DH, is grounded out, but Kostoric has done some damage. So bottom of the order as that one's hit a mile up in the air and foul. do it again. Four-3 the lead for Newcastle. Big inning by the Canes to tie it and then take the lead. As DeSalvo off speed, that's hit right to third. Good play by Malley over to first in time, and there's one away.
Yeah, nice defense there by Paul Malley. Caught that on a hot corner on a one bounce and make the strong throw over to Philippone for the out.
So to bring up Cochran, the DH, who grounded out to second. Coming up after the game, we'll give you our MVP Insurance MVP of the game and our Malley Chiropractic play of the game. That one is hit up the middle into center. It's going to get down for a base hit for Cochran. Going to roll all the way to the wall. One hop. He makes a turn for second, and he will slide in there safely with a double.
Yeah, he split the gap between left and center, and that ball, even on this wet outfield, was able to have some momentum to get towards the wall and get there. They were able to throw it in. Made a nice, strong throw to second base, but not quite in time.
And a lot of rain in the region last night, overnight. Chilly this morning, did not really get a chance to dry out. That first pitch is in there for a strike against Kostoric.
No, it didn't. It was one of those games or days, kind of Jekyll and Hyde this morning. A lot of rain, a lot of wetness everywhere, and then about 3 o'clock, the sun started peeking out, and now we have a partly sunny skies here.
Good off speed by DeSalvo for strike 2, and he's ahead 0-2.
But the weather's going to be kind of a challenge the rest of the week, from what I hear, down in the 50s and different type of rain opportunities, some showers on the way.
DeSalvo looking for the out, chop right back to him, and he misplayed it off the mound. Coming in, Malley throws to first, but it's off the glove of Philippone. Good backup that time to prevent the run from coming across. Runners on first and third for Shaler with one gone.
Yeah, that's just a tough play for the pitcher. Stepping off to the first base side, trying to roll back, get to the ball, went underneath his legs, and then from that point on, it was just kind of a hope for the best. And unfortunately for the Canes, that becomes a base hit there for Kostoric. And now they got runners at the corners and something going on here with one down.
Number 27, Logan Johnson.
Trying to tie it up again. Logan Johnson, the catcher, singled, scored a run. That one is low for ball one. Hear that wind whipping around. Flag is still, though. That's grounded right to third. Malley goes to second. Chance for two, and they can't turn it. Run comes home. Cochran scores, and we're tied at 4.
Now batting number 2, Evan Yeckel.
So it's an RBI fielder's choice for Johnson. Now we go back to the top of the order at Evan Yeckel. We are tied at 4 here at Flaherty Field. Runner on first. DeSalvo looks in, outside, and misses there for the ball.
A big run coming in for the Titans to tie this ball game up. Looking for a big inning to try to retake the lead.
That one on the outside corner is there for the strike. Time called at the plate by Yeckel.
You know, going back to the fielder's choice that scored the run, good decision to go to second to get that runner there, to get the out, even though you give up the tying run. You keep the go-ahead run 3 bases away from scoring.
Yeckel's now got 6 hits in his last 3 games, has a pair today, including an RBI single. Shaler team is playing a little bit better, but it's going to be too little too late. That's there for the strike. And it's 3-2 now to Yeckel. Sowell trying to get out of this jam. 2 gone here in the inning. We're tied at 4. Yeckel trying to bring home the go-ahead run. And Yeckel will draw the walk. So to second, runners at first and second. Opportunity here for a Luke Glaser, who's struck out and flown out to right.
Now batting number 22, Luke Crawford.
Again, 3 RBI yesterday. One of the big bats in this order for Shaler yesterday. That one's there for strike 1. Glosser digs in. DeSalvo. That's there for strike 2, and he quickly jumps ahead 0-2 with 2 gone. 2 on, 2 gone, and an 0-2 count.
Come on, Carlo!
Popped straight up. DeSalvo looking, everybody getting out of the way. Philippone comes in from first base to put it away. So Shaler does get a run across on 2 hits. No errors, and they strand 2. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Tied at 4 here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day?
Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school.
What should we do? We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today. Apply at lcap.org.
Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Wilmington's Avery Harlan as the March Red Zone Female Athlete of the Month after averaging 9 points per game in the state playoffs and starting the softball season hitting .643 with 4 home runs. LC SportsNet is also proud to honor Elwood City's Jordan Keller as the March Male Athlete of the Month. Jordan is hitting over .600 to start the year and leads the county with 3 home runs. Congratulations and best of luck to Elwood City's Jordan Keller and Wilmington's Avery Harlan, the March Red Zone Athletes of the Month.
Back here at Flaherty Field, Eric Thomas, Tim Continenz with you as we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Tied at 4 here between Shaler and Newcastle. Due up for the Canes. So they will go through the order here. So it'll be coming up on the 3rd time. It's going to be Lynch who will lead it off. 8, 9, and 1. Big inning in the 3rd, 4 hits, 4 runs. Could have been a little bit better. They did strand 2 in that inning, but so far a good game played here between these 2 teams. Newcastle trying to hang on to the playoff hopes. That one's hit right up the middle for a base hit to lead off the inning by Lynch. His 2nd hit of the afternoon. And I bring up Parker Bailey, who has walked and scored a run.
Number 25, Parker Bailey.
Look, he was going to square to bunt. That misses for the ball. 1-0. Bailey does square to bunt. That's foul tip right in front of the plate. So it'll be 1-1 out of Bailey. Doug Brown, our home plate at up today. Bailey trying to bunt again.
Yep.
That's going to hit there for strike two. It's 1-2.
Yeah, he made the offer. Went out of the strike zone to try to get that one down.
Lead on first for Lynch. He represents the go-ahead run. That one is low for the ball. It's 2-2.
Well, it looks like they'll take the bunt off with 2 strikes.
Oh,
and that got him right
up top.
Yeah,
Bailey.
right by the chest, down by the car line.
So he's going to take first. Looks okay. And that'll bring up Dom Miller, top of the order.
All right. The hard way to get the runner advanced to second base, but he was able to do it. Taking one for the team.
Ben Yeckel arguing that he pulled back.
And he wants to hear from the other umpire saying that he made the effort to bunt the ball and that should be strike 3. But I think that will fall on deaf ears.
So Dom Miller stands in. The lefty has flown out to left, and he has also driven in a couple, righty, I beg your pardon, and he again has an opportunity here to drive in more, get the lead right back for the Canes.
Now batting number 12, Dom Miller.
We say Dom.
Outside, ball 1. Right down the pike that time by Jarosinski, and that evens the count at 1-1. Canes trying to retake the lead, tied at 4.
Miller had the big RBIs last time at the plate.
And a swing and a miss. Pitch on the outside corner. One and 2 now to Miller. Jarosinski set. Swing and a miss for Miller, and he is down on strikes.
Yeah, it goes down swinging. Big out there for the Titans.
So going to bring up third baseman Paul Malley. Grounded into a fielder's choice his last appearance.
Now batting number 2, Paul Malley.
So Malley.
Trying to keep his hit streak, or his hot streak, alive. 3 of the last 4 games he's had a hit. Golden opportunity here once again. Runner in scoring position at second. Runners at second and first. that one is inside
Yeah.
and somehow did not hit Malley.
He scooted out of the way at the last second. We've seen two batters for the Canes get hit today. From two separate pitchers.
That one's grounded. Third base hits the bag and it goes into left. Rounding third and scoring standing up is going to be Lynch, and getting to third is barely by Malley, and Newcastle retakes the lead at 5-4. Malley was able to get all the way to second.
Yeah, what a big hit down the third base line. Hitting the bag, jumping up, and getting the double down the line, driving in the run. Giving the lead back to the Canes. Now a chance here for Lorenzo with two runners in scoring position.
RBI double by Malley, and that one is for ball one. Bailey standing on third, Malley on second. That one low in the dirt, skips.
He can't find it, it's right at home plate. But here comes in.
So we have a conversation.
Okay, retake the lead, and they have to get some support here from DeSalvo.
Inside corner that time. It's 2-1 now to Ben Yeckel. Ben Yeckel has flown out to center and popped up to first. That one's hit foul into the fence. Actually grounded out to first. Two pitch up coming to Yeckel. Chops that one right back to DeSalvo, gets by him. Tough play coming in from short. And Miller's throw is not in time as Yeckel will beat him to the bag for a single.
Yeah, Yeckel got out of the box quickly and was able to hustle down. It was a slow hit ball. Once it got past DeSalvo, it was a difficult play. They made the play, but just about a step too late as Yeckel was able to reach.
Chance Rachkowski will stand in now.
Watch for the bunt here.
Yeah, I was thinking the same exact thing you were. Trying to manufacture that run. That one's down the middle for strike one.
Did not show here on that first pitch.
Now DeSalvo has done a nice job not falling behind a lot today, and that's a big key. That one's turned on and hit the short.
Could be two.
Get the runner at second, on to first in time for the double play. 6-4-3. That'll bring up Nolan Milford.
What a huge play there. They let him bat, and he hits the ground ball to short, and they turn it 6-4-3. What a great play. That is a pitcher's best friend there for DeSalvo.
First pitch swinging for Milford, flies that one out to right. The inning is over. So DeSalvo gives up the opening hit to Yeckel, gets the double play, and then on one pitch gets Milford to fly out to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. As we go to the bottom of the fifth, Newcastle in front 5-4 in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
If you're looking for quality concrete services, contact the experienced professionals at Doran Concrete. Our company is family, locally owned and operated, and has been serving the community for over 30 years. Get residential or commercial concrete services for any size job. Our skilled professionals offer prompt and reliable services at an affordable price. We believe in the principles of honesty, integrity, and reliability. Get in touch with us for exceptional concrete services at prices that you can afford.
At Medore Bonner Law, we're more than just attorneys. We're your community partners. With a combined experience that spans decades, attorneys Jason Medore, Michael Bonner, and Greg Rossitelli are your trusted advisors for all legal matters. From personal injury to estate planning, business law to family disputes, we are here to guide you through every step of the legal process. Our full-service, community-based approach ensures that you're not just a client, but a valued member of our family. Give us a call or visit us online at MedoreBonnerLaw.com for more information.
Back here at Flaherty Field, Eric Thomas, Tim Continenza with you as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning, and Newcastle coming to bat up 5-4. Philippone, Gurman, and DeSalvo for the Canes in this inning. If anybody gets on, Kanan Lynch would bat 4th. Again, Newcastle needs a Mars loss to West Allegheny and hope for Mars and Shaler to split next week. And then if they lose today, they must beat Pine Richland one time next week. Pine Richland, again, the top team in the section. They have wrapped up a playoff berth a while ago. It's been a tough section. The teams ahead of Newcastle this season, 29-16. And a bit of a shocking result yesterday. Shaler, after yesterday, still, and they picked the right time to pick on Newcastle because the Canes, coming into play today, have lost 5 of 8. Trying to hang on here for a big win as Philippone looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, he dances away from an inside pitch. Runners are going to be a premium the rest of the way out. Every potential runner gives a chance to extend the inning or extend the score here for the Canes.
Swinging on the outside pitch there for strike one. It's 1-1. Yeah, despite the 9 runs, both pitching staffs have done pretty well here today. Defense has been pretty good by both sides, especially that double play we just saw.
Yeah, it's been key, I think, is when pitchers needed the help from the defense, they've come through. We've had a couple typical, baseball errors that you're going to see in a game, but they weren't throwing the ball around. It was more of just kind of a drop ball, or a ball got by the center fielder at one point.
Outside corner there for the strike. Good location by Jarosinski. It's 2-2 now to Philippone. Philippone walked his last appearance. Jarosinski. And gets him swinging to open the inning. So that'll bring up Braden Gurman. Singled, drove in a run, and it's flown out to center.
He made that turn at second base on that double play. Such a huge play to get that second out on that play, that 6-4-3.
That one is low for ball 1. Standing on deck is DeSalvo, and then again Lynch if anybody else gets on. Righty against lefty here. That one's outside. 2-0 now to DeSalvo. Or rather, Gurman, I beg your pardon. Sits on one, sends it out to center, and coming in to make the play is Glosser, and there is 2 away. That was a great defensive play.
Yeah, he's made a few of them racing in from center field and shallow center, making those catches. He's a couple times going down to his knees making the play. But he has been crucial out there in center for them today.
Brings up DeSalvo, 0 for 2 this afternoon. Carlo trying to help his own cause, swings it an off speed for strike 1. coming up in the 6th for Shaler. It's going to be 6, 7, and 8. Inside. Misses for ball 1. It's 1-1. Turns on one and sends it out to left. But there for the easy out is Milford. And it's going to be a 1-2-3 inning for the Canes. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. We've played 5. Newcastle a 5-4 lead on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Whether you're hosting a big party, it's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game, the Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination. Riverside Apartments is Newcastle's premier senior citizens complex. Looking to downsize but still maintain your independence? Riverside Apartments is within walking distance of many of the stores and restaurants of downtown Newcastle. Large efficiency and one-bedroom apartments currently available for rent. Riverside features on-site laundry facilities, a main floor lounge area, full security door system, storage areas, and reserved on-site parking. And best of all utilities are included, including cable and air conditioning. At prices under $500 per month, there's no question it's a steal. You're safe at Riverside.
Back here at Flaherty Field, Eric Thomas, Tim Continenza with you. 5-4 Newcastle in front, and to take you home, Tim Continenza.
Thank you, Eric, as we see DeSalvo enter his 6th inning of work here today. As Kruper comes to the plate.
Now batting Landon Cooper.
And here's DeSalvo, first pitch of the inning, and it'll be down low for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Outside. And Carlo falling behind here early in the at-bat to Kruper. That will hit the outside corner, make it 2 balls, 1 strike. Canes with a 1-run lead. Scoring 4 in the 3rd and 1 in the 5th. This outside makes it 3 balls and a strike. That's a pop-up straight back our way and out of play. I'll move the count to 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the payoff pitch. Ground ball to 3rd. Gonna gobble it up, and it goes right through his wickets, and it'll be an error on the 3rd baseman. On Paul Malley. And Kruper will reach on the error.
Now batting number 11, Jamison Cochran.
Now we'll bring up Jamison Cochran. Batting from the left side with runner at first. He squares the bunt, they get it down. Picked up there, and they'll throw it across in time for the out, so the sacrifice works. 5-3 on the sacrifice, and it'll put Kruper at second with one down. We'll bring up Trey Kustorik. Runner takes his lead. They're trying to pick off, and he'll just get back. Nice timing there for the Canes. They had the pickoff play timed. They just quite couldn't get the tag down. Here's the delivery on the inside corner for a strike.
Good pitch by DeSalvo. That's also twice today that they've shaded the defender behind the runner, and he was able to slip back for the pickoff attempt. That was a bang-bang play at second.
So DeSalvo on the 0-1 pitch. Outside, we'll even the count at 1-1. Historic stands in with the runner at second with one down. Here's the stretch. And it's going to be down low. 2 balls and a strike. Big run out there for the Titans. They trail by 1. Kruper represented. He got on base on an error to start this inning. Fly ball, foul, first base side and out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Carlo!
Here comes Carlo's pitch. That is going to be up high to run the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Carlo!
Runner at second. 1 down. Ground ball, third base foul. We'll do it again at 3-2. Historic, the shortstop for the Titans. We'll wait the pitch here from DeSalvo on the 3-2 with 1 down. Now we're going to get a timeout before that pitch is delivered. Little cat and mouse game going on. Runner at second, 1 down. Here we go. Throw down to second base. They're going to get him this time. And they do. So Kruper gets picked off on the pickoff play at second base. What a nice, nifty play. Back to it, Eric.
Yeah, that third time they've tried that today. Third time's the charm. Great job by the shortstop, Miller. Sneaks in right behind him, almost at the last second. Runner never has a chance. Miller was standing there on the bag waiting for the throw.
Here's the delivery, and that's outside, ball 4. So Historic will walk.
No damage, though, really.
No.
The bag's open, nobody's on.
Exactly. And they'll now bring up Logan Johnson, the catcher.
Logan Johnson.
Saville checks on the runner at first. They'll throw over. He'll get back safely. So Historic on the walk now represents the tying run at first base with 2 down. That ball is up high. Ball 1. Carlo DeSalvo has gone all the way here for the Canes today. We're in the 6th. That pitch is down low. count moves to 2 balls, no strikes, with 2 down. And that is over the inside corner for a strike on the off-speed pitch.
Come on, Carlo!
Throw to first and back safely goes Kostoric. Ground ball is going to get in between the hole first and second for a base hit. Runner from first will advance to second with 2 down now. And he'll bring up the top of the order in Evan Yeckel.
Salvo's at 93 pitches now, so this is an important, very important at-bat because you want him, 1-2 pitches, be able to at least come back and get one batter in the 7th.
Exactly.
The way he's pitched today, I don't know that you have to feel confident turning it over to somebody, but I don't know that I want to just the way DeSalvo's been able to pitch today. Damn, with 9 runs between the 2 teams, both staffs have done pretty well.
It goes outside.
Now they could get him to 99 and bring him back for one at bat.
Yeah. You can go over 100 if you're facing a batter when you're under the threshold of 100 and cross over that. There's a strike to even the count at 1-1.
I'm not sure if anybody on the Shaler side knows, but if I'm Yeckel, I'm making him work and being his last at bat.
Down low. This is where that pitch count for a pitcher comes into play. I know most managers would love to have the idea of their starter who's done such a great job continuing the ball game, but
got to get him out in the next 3 pitches.
Yeah. Big pitch coming up here. The 2-1. Foul straight back.
Good battle by Yeckel.
It's 2-2. 2 down, 2 on. So DeSalvo potentially facing his last batter here.
124.
Trying to complete 6 innings.
Carlo!
And a timeout at the plate, and we'll set it back up again here. Here's the pitch to Yeckel. And he's going to hit it into the gap. And for a base hit, the run will come around and score from second base. As Kostoric scores. Runners will advance to second. And we are tied at 5 on the RBI single by Evan Yeckel.
Now batting Luke Glosser.
Glosser now at the plate. Huge runner at second base, representing the go-ahead run. Ground ball to second. They're going to gobble it up and throw, and you're going to have to tag him. Did he make the tag? Yes. And I'll end the inning, but a big inning here for the Titans as they were able to get one across to tie this game at 5 as we head to the bottom of the 6th. You're watching LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Being the home team, to playing at home. And at LGKG, we have been your home team for over 90 years.
We're more than just a law firm. We're your friends, your neighbors, an advocate when life takes an unexpected turn.
We're not just lawyers that practice law. We live in this community, just like you.
When you need us most, we're at our best.
And welcome back here to Flannery Field as we get ready for the bottom of the sixth. It's Lynch, Bailey, and Miller due up here for the Canes. We got another brand new ball game here, tied at 5. Luke Jaroszynski on the mound in relief here for the Titans.
If you are what you say you are, a superstar.
Book on DeSalvo today, 6 innings, 10 hits, 5 runs, all 5 earned. He walked 2 and struck out 1. He is done as he hits the 100-pitch threshold.
Now batting for the Canes, Kanan Lynch.
Here's the pitch. That'll go on the outside as he offers at it for strike 1.
And this bottom 2 of the order has been pretty good for Newcastle today. Lynch and Bailey. They've been on base 4 times. 2 singles by Lynch, walk and a hit bat by Bailey. So important for them to stay on pace with what they've done today, get on base and get back to the top of the order.
So Lynch down on the count 0-2. Waits the delivery, fouls it straight back. We'll do it again at 0-2. Jaroszynski's done a nice job in relief here for the Titans. And it is going to be up high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Outside, moves the count to 2 balls, 2 strikes. The Canes offensively have responded every time the Titans have scored today. The Titans got off to a 3-run lead in the second, but in the third inning, the Canes came back and scored 4. Both teams scored 1 in the 5th inning, and then now the Titans scored in the top of the first, and now it goes down. Lynch goes down on the swing for the first out of the inning. And I'll bring up Bailey.
Now batting, Parker Bailey.
So 1 down here. And Parker Bailey ducks underneath the pitch for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Evens up the count at 1-1. Jaroszynski looks. And that's going to be outside. 2 balls and a strike. So he looks into Johnson for the sign. Here's the pitch. Inside. Moves the count to 3 balls and a strike here on Parker Bailey. And that is going to hit the outside corner to run the string out. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the payoff pitch. Ground ball, third base. Gobbled up there, fire across in time for the out. And 2 down. And I'll bring up Miller.
Now batting, Dom Miller.
So Miller trying to get something started with 2 down here for the Canes in the bottom of the 6th. That will be ball 1. Jarzinski has retired the last 6 Canes in a row. The last hit he gave up was to Malley on the RBI when the Canes went ahead 5-4. Since then, he has retired 6 in a row, looking for number 7 here in Miller. Going to hit the outside corner. Runs the count to 2 balls and a strike. That's fly ball first base side, foul territory, and caught there by the first baseman and Yeckel for the 3rd out. And we have played 6 complete here in Newcastle, and we are tied at 5. You're watching LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Calling all sports fans. Never miss a moment with real-time alerts, keeping you in the loop when your favorite teams are playing.
Get instant updates sent straight to your phone with game schedules, changes, and all the latest news.
You can receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for game time.
Be the first to cheer on your local teams and show your support.
Receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for the game.
Signing up is quick and easy. Don't miss out. Sign up now and stay connected to the action.
Plus, follow us on social media for live updates, behind-the-scenes content, and community news.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in the Shannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
And welcome back here to Flannery Field as we have a new pitcher in, and that will be Malley coming in pitching from 3rd base. The pitch here in the 7th inning. As we mentioned there earlier, that DeSalvo with the first 6. A gutty performance. Giving up only 9 hits, along the way.
Straight swap. DeSalvo's going to 3rd. Malley, 19 1/3, 5.43 ERA, 15 earned runs, has walked 15, struck out, flip that, has struck out 15, walked 18. And opposing hitters are hitting .225 off in this season. Flavor DeSalvo today. So this is the best option that Newcastle has to try to get this win, a win that they desperately need to keep those playoff chances alive.
Lorenzo returns to behind the plate after from the windup. Outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Ben Yeckel waiting for the delivery here from Mallory. Down low, and it's now 3 balls and a strike. And we're going to throw the ball away here on a no pitch. You know, Eric, Mallory had a couple tough throws over to first base when he was playing third. Took the first baseman off the bag, and right now he's struggling to find consistency with the strike zone. Here's a drive down right field side, and going to be made for the out there by Lynch. So big out there to start the inning.
Yeah, huge that he gets an out early. It's got to be tough in the baseball side of things at the high school level when you're asked to play a corner infield and then step into pitch. You're not, the warm-ups aren't.
Swing and a miss. Took something off that one. And moves the count to 2 balls, 1 strike. That is up high, 3 balls and a strike. Radzikowski waiting for the delivery. Inside, ball 4. He'll take his base on the walk. And now bring up Nolan Milford.
Stood there and he made Malley try to make a pitch, and he just never could. That was a very good at-bat by Radzikowski.
Radzikowski now at first, and will take his lead.
Make him locate the pitch. Simple as that. Make Malley find the strikes.
That's going to find the inside corner for strike 1. That is what Paul Malley needed there. Get ahead of the batter early in the plate appearance. Checks on the runner at first. Here's the 0-1. Inside to even the count at 1-1.
Out-of-town scoreboard update brought to you by the Newcastle Transit Authority. Bottom of the 5th, Mohawk 4, Elwood City 3. Neshannock beats Northgate today 12-0. Union over Summit 16-0. Laurel beating Shenango right now 6-0. Bottom of the 6th, Newcastle, and obviously Shaler this game tied at 5.
He finds the outside corner for strike 2.
Softball, Union defeats Bishop Canevin 15-0. Newcastle leading Laurel 13-4, end of 5. And Mohawk beat Quaker Valley today 11-0.
Milford fouls it straight back. And the count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 game to go yet tonight. Elwood and Hopewell, that is at Slippery Rock, and that will get underway in an hour. That is your Newcastle Transit Authority out-of-town scoreboard update. 1 update to make to that. 14-4, Newcastle beats Laurel today.
So here's Mallory's pitch. Foul straight back again. Nolan Milford at the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Paul Malley out on the mound in relief here in the 7th. Another foul straight back. We are tied at 5. So the go-ahead run, and Radzikowski represented at first base here for the Titans. Throw over to first. He's back safely. So 1-2 pitch coming here to Nolan Milford. He'll step off. And we'll recycle this. Here's the pitch. Inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 down here. Runner at first here for the Titans, representing the go-ahead run. Paul Malley from the stretch. Gonna hit the outside corner, strike 3. He gets him looking. For the second out of the inning. Landon Kruper coming to the plate.
Now batting for the Titans, Landon Kruper.
Smalley looks in to Lorenza, and here comes the pitch. Inside off the plate. Pop up foul, first base side and out of play, and we'll do it again here. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Kruper waiting to deliver, now throw over to first instead. Malley delivers the 1-1. Pop up first base side, foul territory on the infield. And they make the play for the 3rd out. And we have played 6.5 here in Newcastle, and we are tied at 5. The Canes come in to bat in the bottom of the 7th. You're watching LC SportsNet, powered by LCOP.
Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition.
Like in sports, it takes a great team to protect you, your family, and your business. MVP Insurance is that team. From home and auto to life and commercial insurance, you can count on us for coverage that adapts to your needs.
We're committed to excellence for our clients' experience and in serving our community.
It's a winning combination.
MVP Insurance. Don't get left on the sidelines. Log on to mvpins.com or call today to get your free quote.
It's Malley, Lorenza, and Rogers due up here in the bottom of the 7th for the Canes as we are tied at 5. Luke Jaronkowski is still on the mound here for the Titans. He came in relief of the starter. And Malley will step in from the right side. So the Canes, each batter could potentially represent the game-winning run. As the Canes look for a walk-off. That's going to hit the outside corner for a strike. Now he started the game at third base, came in relief in the 7th inning as the pitcher, and grounds out here to short. And that was Kostrick makes the nice play and gets the out. And now bring up Lorenze. Lorenze coming to the plate.
Now batting, Phil Lorenzo.
Lorenza coming to the plate. The big man steps in from the right side. And it's going to be outside for a ball. Here's the delivery. Popped it up into left field. They'll come in and make the play. Is Milford for the second out of the inning. And now bring up Rogers.
Now batting, Alex Rogers.
Here's the pitch. Going to hit in the inside corner for a strike. So the Canes down to the final out. Still looking for that walk-off here in the bottom of the 7th. Ground ball, third base side foul. Move the count to 0-2. Here's the pitch. Outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jurasinski on the mound. The righty delivers. And they're going to call strike 3 on the outside corner to end the inning, and we got extra innings coming your way here on Lawrence County SportsNet. Powered by LCAP, as we are tied at 5.
Hey, Mom, do you need a ride to the store today?
Oh, no thanks, hon. I got it covered. Mike's taking me.
Okay, well, you have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, right? I can take you to that.
No, I got it covered too. Mike's taking me.
Mike?
Yes, Mike's my Axe driver. Picks me up right at my door and even helps carry my groceries. It's so convenient to schedule and ride with Axe. Wish I would have called him sooner.
Okay, Mom. Sounds like you got it covered.
I have an apple pie ready to eat. How about you help me with that?
Contractors, the Department of Healthy Homes needs you. From small to large residential projects, you can help families live safer and healthier with the quality work you do. It's rewarding in more ways than one. Call LCAP's Department of Healthy Homes today.
Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition.
And welcome back here to Flannery Field in Newcastle. As we enter the top of the 8th inning, we are tied at 5. Some extra baseball coming your way here on the Lawrence County SportsNet. Paul Malley still on the mound in his second inning of relief here for the Canes. Be Cochran, Kostoric, and Johnson due up here for the Titans.
Now batting number 11, Jamison Cochran.
is going to be on the inside, just off the inside corner. Malley thought he had a strike, but the umpire has final decision, said it's in off the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's Malley's pitch. Pop up third base side, foul and out of play. And another foul ball, third base side and out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ground ball to short. Deep in the hole, fire across in time for the out. Nice play there by Miller to record the out, 6-3. As he went deep into the hole there, got the ball, made a nice strong throw to get the out. And 1 down here in the top of the 8th. Here's the pitch outside. Trey Kostoric at the plate. And it's going to be just off the plate again. 2 balls and no strikes. Paul Malley in his second inning of relief here for the Canes. And that is going to find the inside corner for a strike. Fly ball right field. And coming in is Lynch to make the play. And there are 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Now comes Logan Johnson to the plate here for the Titans.
Now batting Logan Johnson.
So Johnson waiting the 1-0 delivery. Now we'll find the middle of the plate for strike 1.
It's going to be Philippone, Gurman, and DeSalvo for Newcastle in the bottom of the inning. So get 3 good hitters. The only problem is out of those 3, they've only been on base a combined twice today.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Malley looks in and from the windup. Here's the pitch. And off the glove of the first baseman into right field for a base hit. Philippone almost came down with it, but couldn't quite do it. So a base hit there. Keeps the inning alive here for the Titans.
This run for the Titans, number 18, Brady Thompson. Now batting number 2, Evan Yeckel.
Evan Yeckel now comes to the plate. So Johnson represents the run at first. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Step on second for the final out, as we've now played 7.5 here in Newcastle, as the Canes will come to the plate looking to scratch one across to try to get the win, as we are in extra innings, 8 7.5 innings in the books. 5-5. You're listening to Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
As we move to the bottom of the 8th inning, Philippone, Gurman, and DeSalvo due up here for the Canes as we are tied at 5. Luke Jasinski still on the mound here for the Titans.
Spending hours on this fight plan. Told about it ain't no fight plan. Can't believe whatever I'm saying. Ain't no
Philippone coming in, batting .250 in today's game.
Now batting for the Canes at the bottom of the 8th, Dom Philippone.
So, Philippone bats from the right side. Takes it on the inside, off the plate for ball 1. Ground ball short, picked up there. They'll fire it across for the out. And 1 down here in the 8th. Gurman will be at the plate.
Now batting, Braden Gurman.
The lefty. Facing Luke Jasinski here for the pitch. That's going to be inside, ball 1. We're in extra innings here. Canes have not had a base runner since the 4th inning. Ten straight retired here by Jarzynski. And right up the gut, off the pitcher, ricochets the second, and they throw over for the out, so that is actually recorded 1-4-3 on the out. And that is 2 down. And I'll bring up DeSalvo. That was one of the harder hits we've seen here in the last few innings for the Canes, but does not produce a base hit.
Now batting, Carlo DeSalvo.
Carlo DeSalvo now at the plate with 2 down and nobody on. Swing and a foul tip off the foot of DeSalvo. "12 straight recorded here for the Titans. And it's outside. So the bats have gone quiet here for the Canes. Here's the pitch. That is going to find the strike zone. And it comes 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jarosinski looks in. And down low, evens the count at 2-2. And we got a time as DeSalvo will step out and get back in. And the 2-2 pitch will be underway here shortly. With 2 down here in the bottom of the 8th inning here from Newcastle. Up high, 3 balls, 2 strikes. So here comes the payoff pitch with 2 down here in the 8th. And they're going to call it on the outside corner. He gets him looking. Strike 3 to end the inning. As we have now completed 8 here in Newcastle, and we're still tied at 5. You're watching LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in the Shannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
As we enter the 9th inning here in Newcastle, it's my opportunity to bring back to the lead mic, Eric Thomas.
So it's a regulation MLB game here with 9 innings.
Yeah.
Tied at 5. And for Shaler, it's going to be Glosser, Ben Yeckel, and Chance Rajkowski. If anybody gets aboard, Nolan Milford, will bat 4th.
Now batting, Luke Glosser.
Glosser is yet to reach base today. Grounded out to second in his last appearance. Malley goes back to work for the Canes. As these two teams try to scratch a winning run across, as that one's there for strike 1. High in the zone, misses for ball 1. 1-1 now. Tipped into the mid.
Yeah, got a little piece of that, but Lorenzo made a nice job catching that ball on that foul tip.
1-2 now to Glosser. Malley fires. Outside corner, count square at 2-2. Two pitch upcoming from Malley. Out of play, first base side. Looking ahead to the bottom of the 9th. It'll be the 8-9-1 for Newcastle. So at top of the order again, Miller, Malley, Lorenza. Hope to get one more crack at it if they need it. It's fouled away again. We'll stay at 2-2. Blowout win for Shaler yesterday. tight game here this afternoon. It's chopped foul, third base side. This was a 3-0 start for Shaler in the second. Newcastle came back, took the lead in the bottom of the third, 4-3. Tied once again by the Titans, and then Newcastle retook the lead in the bottom of the fourth. 5-4, stayed that way till the top of the sixth, and then Shaler was able to get the run across to equalize this game. And that one's there on the outside corner, the lower portion of the plate for the strikeout. One away. Ben Yeckel, who reached first on a single back in the fifth, and then he was part of that 6-4-3 double play by the Canes
Now batting,
to get
Ben
out of the
Yeckel.
inning. Otherwise, Yeckel has flown to the outfield twice and then grounded out to first. That hits the outside portion of the plate for strike one. Trying to find that same spot is Malley, but he misses that time for ball one. Outside or inside corner of the plate for ball two. Got this little pocket of blue sky that's like right above center field, and then cloud cover in the outfield, but otherwise we're okay weather-wise here right now. And that one's ripped sharply into right center field for a base hit, and Yeckel is aboard for the second time.
Yeah, nice solid swing, producing that base hit here for Yeckel.
So Chance Raczkowski now will stand in. He reached on a walk back in the seventh. Yeckel represents the go-ahead run.
See what they choose to do here.
Now batting, Chance Raczkowski.
See if they even try to put maybe the runner in motion if they get the right count. I don't know if he would bump with one out.
And they don't show it. That ball in the dirt, blocked there by Lorenzo. No movement on first by Yeckel.
But I wouldn't be totally surprised if he tried to get a runner in motion to see if he can go to first to third or maybe score from first if you get one in the gap.
That one again low. Ball two, 2-0 now.
Yeckel's getting off to a secondary lead there. Be interesting if Lorenzo will decide to maybe try to throw behind him.
Outside corner of the plate for the strike. Good comeback pitch by Malley. It's 2-1. Two-one pitch. Malley, and that one's flared foul. Out of play. 2-2.
Stay Paul.
Runner on first, and one gone here in the ninth. Twilight hour here in Newcastle. Low, throw to second will not be in time. And in there with the swipe is Yeckel.
Yeah, that's what they needed to do. Get a runner in scoring position with less than 2 outs. Yeckel getting the steal.
So 3-2 the count now to Raczkowski. Runner in scoring position, Yeckel. 1 out here in the ninth. 5-5 game, Newcastle and Shaler. The pitch. Raczkowski gets underneath that one, pops it up to the first base side, and drifting towards the fence and making the catch at first is Philippone for the out. So 2 gone here, and that'll leave it up to Nolan Milford here in the ninth. Again in the Newcastle half of the inning, bottom of the order, Lynch, Bailey, and then back to the top with Miller.
Yeah, what a great defensive play there for the Canes, being able to get that out.
Runner in scoring position. And Milford looks at strike one.
Yeah, Philippone really did a nice job getting over to the fence, knowing where he was at to make that catch in foul territory. They got to play at second, but they couldn't quite get the ball out.
Game creeping towards 3 hours here as we are in the ninth inning. That one is hit in the air to left. It's playable there for Rogers, who gets underneath of it, makes the catch for the final out of the inning. So they get a hit, no runs, one hit, no errors, and one stranded. We go to the bottom of the ninth, tied at 5 on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Does your blueprint not match the vision of your building project? Not with Creative Edge Architecture. From concept to creation, Jeff Measle will help tackle the complex problems, creating design solutions and construction experience. Creative Edge gives you the edge design and construction meet.
Like in sports, it takes a great team to protect you, your family, and your business. MVP Insurance is that team. From home and auto to life and commercial insurance, you can count on us for coverage that adapts to your needs.
We're committed to excellence for our clients' experience and in serving our community.
It's a winning combination.
MVP Insurance. Don't get left on the sidelines. Log on to mvpins.com or call today to get your free quote.
Bottom of the ninth we go here at Flaherty Field as Shaler and Newcastle are tied at 5. It'll be Lynch, Bailey, top of the order, Miller. And we do have a new pitcher on the mound for Shaler. Third one of the afternoon, early evening here. And the new pitcher is going to be Nate Bartolowicz. Shouldn't be any other substitution. Should be a straight swap here, and it is. So for Shaler, they got nice effort there by Jarosinski, 5 1/3, 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, no walks, 6 strikeouts. He did his part for Shaler in relief. Couldn't have asked for a better relief effort. One of those low for ball 2.
I was going to say just what the doctor ordered there for the Titans. He came in and did the job. Not only did he get the outs, he didn't give up any runs, and he kept them all within this ball game. He didn't let the Canes really get going late in the ball game. Matter of fact, I think he retired the last 12 he faced.
There for strike 2, and quickly the count even at 2-2.
Make that 13 in a row. He retired before he left the game.
Yeah, no base runners since the 4th inning for the Canes. 74 pitches. That was ripped into left for a leadoff single by Lynch, and the winning run is aboard. For Lynch today, that is his 3rd single of the afternoon, and that'll bring up Parker Bailey, who's walked, been hit by a pitch, and grounded out to 3rd.
Now batting Parker Bailey.
Bailey on the season with just 3 RBI. Winning run on first for the Canes. And they bunt, and that is straight up in the air, and they're going to double up. What a beautiful play by Bartolowicz. And they get the double play.
hey, you know, one thing you can't do is pop up a bunt and right back at a fielder, and that was right back at the pitcher, and that was an easy double play as you had the runner in motion. And what looked like a possible promising inning here for the Canes quickly is now diminished.
Jumps ahead of Miller, 0-1. Off speed inside corner, and it's 0-2. Next run could be the winning run. If it's the Canes, it for sure will be. Miller sends it out to right. Drifting back, but coming underneath of it is Kruper for the final out. And that will do it for the Canes here in the ninth. So they get a base hit. No runs, no errors, and nobody stranded. We go to the 10th. Tied at 5 on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Whether you're hosting a big party, it's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game, the Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination.
GEM building contractors and developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, GEM Builder has been building our community for 70 years.
Coming up on the 3-hour mark here at Flaherty Field as we go to the 10th inning. And we are still knotted at 5 between Newcastle and Shaler. This turned out to be a pitcher's duel. Who would have thought that? After 9 runs midway through this thing, and now we're locked up at 5, and it doesn't seem like anybody really wants to grab this thing and win it.
No, it's been really, since the 4th inning, it's been difficult to get even runners on for both teams. And now, every time they've gotten somebody on, they seem to get eliminated. So we'll see what happens here in the 10th.
We're going to have Tyler Hamrick, who stands in here. This would be where Landon Kruper would bat. Tyler Hamrick will do the honors here to lead it off. Now he misses that one for ball 1.
A nice off-speed pitch there by Maley. Man, nice. Got ahead of the hitter there.
1-1 swing and a miss by Hamrick. Hamrick on the season for Shaler. Limited duty, 6 appearances. He's got 3 at-bats, 1 run, no hits. Staying alive here. First at-bat of the 10th. See if somebody has a winning run, a winning hit in them. And an off-speed, beautiful pitch by Malley to Fan Hamrick to open the inning. So I bring up Jamison Cochran, the DH. He has doubled and scored a run.
Now batting number 11, Jamison Cochran.
It's tricky here at the bottom of the order, though, because Kostoric has been a nuisance today. He's been on base 3 times and scored 2 runs and driven in a run. So careful here for Malley. He's going to have to try to get out of this fast. Cochran gets underneath that one, and it will not stay in the field of play. Lorenzo gave it a look, but out of play.
Gotta always take a look. You never know. They get a little wind gust, but not there.
Malley will do it again. Cochran stands in the lefty. Looks at that outside corner, and it's there for strike 2.
Malley's done a nice job since he came in. He started to find his rhythm in the last couple innings.
0-2 pitch to Cochran, and he did not offer.
He laid off on it.
Got to appeal to first base. Ump says no. So we'll do it again. It's 1-2 now to Cochran. Outside and 2-2. Swing and a miss. And Cochran is down on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts for Malley here in the 10th, and that'll leave it up to Trey Kostorek.
Now batting for the Titans, Trey Kostorek.
Kostorek, as we mentioned, on base 3 times today, 2 hits, both singles. And that one drops out of the zone for ball 1. That one low, but hits the corner. 1-1 now. That one kind of check swing, but it's going to get through first base into right for a base knock, and Kostorek is on base for the 4th time here this afternoon.
If there ever was a base hit, that was it right there. First baseman playing off the bag. He tried to get to the ball, couldn't quite get to it in Philippone, and it went kind of off his glove and into right field for a base hit.
Number 27, Logan Johnson.
Logan Johnson, who has singled 3 times, credited with an RBI and a fielder's choice. Been a busy day for the bottom of this order for Shaler. They've done some damage here. That one golfed foul. After Johnson, we go back to the top of the order if he gets on. And we know Yeckel, Glosser, and Yeckel are just waiting for another opportunity.
Yeah, the Yeckels just dreaming of the opportunity, as you mentioned.
First things first here, 0-1. Runner goes, fly ball, first base side, playable. Philippone is underneath of it for the final out. And we will go to the bottom of the 10th. No runs on a hit, no errors, 1 stranded for Shaler. Newcastle coming to bat in the bottom of the 10th on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day?
Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school.
What should we do? We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today. Apply at lcap.org.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, and Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance, and receive the personalized service you deserve.
Back here at Flaherty Field, Eric Thomas, Tim Continenza, our producer tonight, Rob Natal. As we are still stuck at 5-5 between Newcastle and Shaler. Newcastle coming to bat here in the bottom of the inning, trying to walk it off once again.
Now batting for the Canes, Paul Malley.
Malley will try to help his own cause here. He's going to lead it off for the Canes. And he takes ball 1. Doubled, drove in runs in the 4th. Otherwise, he is not reached today. Outside corner, and he watches ball 2. Swing and a miss by Malley. It's now 1-2. After
right now,
Malley,
you got to just get a base runner if you're the Canes. You haven't had one in a very long time. You did get one last inning, but got eliminated on a double play.
evens the count at 2-2 on that outside corner pitch. After Malley, it's Lorenza and then Rogers. If anybody gets on, Philippone comes up 4th. In the dirt, nicely blocked behind the plate.
Big pitch coming up here. Full count.
Three-two pitch up coming to Malley. And it's in the dirt. Malley with a leadoff walk.
Nice at bat there for Malley, as he was able to really work that count, get it in his favor at full count, and then get that leadoff walk. And now you got that runner at first with nobody out.
So that'll bring up Lorenza. And Lorenza today looking for his second hit, and it might be the one that wins it as Malley sneaks back to first. MO is to get the guy up the base path. Doesn't matter how you do it.
Lorenza batting 3.
Squared to bunt.
0-4, and there's a big stolen base.
And Malley is going to take second. That was bobbled at home plate. You wouldn't expect that from Lorenza. He's been swinging away, and I mean, he's turned on a couple today. That stolen base is going to be brought to you by Riverside Apartments, and they're going to officially intentionally walk Lorenza to put runners on first and second. That'll bring up Rogers, who has singled, sacrificed, driven in a run, struck out, and popped up to second. The important thing here, though, is there is nobody out, and there are 2 on.
Yeah, you got to really think about bunting here. Just trying to move the runner, get 2 in scoring position, and really put some pressure on this defense.
Smiley to pinch run for courtesy run for Lorenza. Bartolowicz gets set. The righty looks in at the righty. Rogers and fires strike 1.
Well, Rogers is their cleanup hitter, and it looks like they're going to let him bat.
Bartolowicz set. The 0-1. Outside corner misses for ball 1. It's 1-1. Nine more minutes will officially cross the 3-hour threshold here today. Bartolowicz. That one's turned on. Weak grounder to short. Only play they have is over to first in time. The runners move up. That puts Malley at third. Smiley, the pincher, the courtesy runner at second. And the sacrifice will go down 6-3 for Rogers with Philippone coming to the plate. So Philippone walked. That is the only time he has been able to get on base today.
Now batting, Braden Gurman.
I beg your pardon, that is Gurman. who is at the plate. They intentionally walked Philippone to load the bases. So Gurman now with a chance. They go squeeze. The bunt's down, and Newcastle is going to walk it off with Malley coming home to win it. They suicide squeeze to get the walk-off win. A huge win for Newcastle here in 10 innings. So the 10th goes 1 run on we'll call it 1 hit, no errors. Doesn't matter who was left, but the Canes win it on a walk-off suicide squeeze in the bottom of the 10th by a final of 6-5.
What a big call there by Coach Cook. Doing the suicide squeeze. Perfect timing. They get it down when they get the run across, and they get the 1-run win, 6-5, and they keep their playoff hopes alive.
Huge win for the Canes here today. Let's take one quick timeout. We'll come back, we'll add up the numbers, and then get you out of here on the Tri-County Principals Association postgame show. Newcastle wins it today in 10 by a final of 6-5 on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Being the home team, to playing at home. And at LGKG, we have been your home team for over 90 years.
We're more than just a law firm. We're your friends, your neighbors, an advocate when life takes an unexpected turn.
We're not just lawyers that practice law. We live in this community, just like you.
When you need us most, we're at our best.
GEM building contractors and developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, GEM Builder has been building our community for 70 years.
Tonight, someone is cold, hungry, and forgotten. At City Rescue Mission, we're more than a shelter. We're a bright beacon of light in our community, serving those in need to make our community stronger and healthier. We offer real help and real hope, and that hope is Jesus. We serve him by serving others in love, grace, mercy, and compassion. But we can't do it without you. Be the reason someone's story is rewritten in Christ. Give today at cityrescuemission.org.
Back here at Flaherty Field, Eric Thomas, Tim Continenz with you as Newcastle wins it in a walk-off suicide squeeze, 6-5 over Shaler. Game-winning RBI brought to you by Parada Jones McCree. Attorneys at law, excellence is our guarantee. You're watching the Tri-County Principals Association postgame show where Newcastle wins it today, keeps their playoff hopes alive. Let's take a look at the scoring recap brought to you by Creative Edge, where design and construction come together with experience. It was in the top of the second. You had a pair of RBI base hits by Kostoric and Yeckel, and that gave Shaler a 3-0 lead. That was a 4-hit inning for the Titans. Newcastle, after getting a leadoff single by Rogers in the second, the next three batters, Philippone, Gurman, and DeSalvo, all fly out. You go to the bottom of the third, Newcastle's able to tie it up. 4 runs on 4 hits. Big base knock by Miller, a double, plated a couple runs. Gurman with an RBI single and a sac fly by Rogers. All did the damage there for the Canes. They take the lead then in the 4th inning on an RBI double by Malley, but then they can't get anything across. It's zeros all the way up until the 9th inning. They wouldn't get another base hit until the bottom of the 9th inning when Lynch was able to get aboard, but then he was cut down on a pop-up bunt where they doubled Lynch up at first base. And then you come back to the 10th inning and a leadoff walk by Malley. Lorenzo was intentionally walked. Rogers moves the runner over. And then Philippone is intentionally walked. And then Braden Gurman is going to get the game-winning hit as he plops down a suicide squeeze to win the game in 10 by a final of 6-5. And that's your scoring recap brought to you by Creative Edge. Fully licensed and insured architecture and construction management services help make your project a reality. More information available at 724-652-1372. All pitching changes today brought to you by the Red Zone on Wilmington Road. Trips to the mound, Pontius Insurance, and your courtesy runner today, Smiley, did a nice job for Newcastle, was brought to you by Castle Asphalt, providing commercial or residential asphalt paving, commercial site work, or commercial line striping. Online at www.castleasphalt.com. Good game, and you had to figure out a way to win it, and the intentional walks come back to bite Shaler. And, you put teams in that position, and a lot of us call for it. A lot of teams don't have the guts to do it, but Newcastle did, and they get the suicide squeeze to work.
That's exactly it. You had, Newcastle was struggling offensively since the fourth inning. So what a great call. What a gutsy call. But, you had to do something. You had to try something that obviously you haven't been able to make good contact at the plate the last 5-6 innings. So take advantage of it. You got base runners. You have the situation there, and give credit to Coach Cook for calling the play and Gurman getting the ball down and getting the run across, and getting the W, keeping their playoff hopes alive.
And you obviously understand. People will look at that and go, well, "Why would you load the bases up? And let a kid maybe come up and swing away?" But you got to have the play at home plate.
Right.
You have to give yourself the maximum chance to get it out somewhere on the field. So Shaler does the right thing by loading the bases up.
Oh, there's no question about it.
Any hit in the infield, they're coming home to try to get the out.
Exactly. And then even there, they're trying to get the ball back to the catcher, but he was out of position because he went to recover the ball. And that's a difficult scenario because you're asking the pitcher to cover that play and get off the mound and get down to the first base side to make the play. And it just was the perfect bunt. It went maybe about 15 feet up the line, and that's all it needed to be. It might have been even less than that. And with the suicide, you have the runner coming down from third base. So it's all in mechanics. If you get the ball down, it's almost unstoppable, and that's what happened. And congratulations to the Canes coming away with the big win.
So the final numbers for pitching-wise here. Colo Marino goes 2 2/3, 4 hits, 4 runs, all 4 earned. He walked 2, struck out 1. Jarosinski was fantastic for Shaler in relief. He goes 5 1/3, 2 hits, allowed 1 run. It was earned, but he struck out 6, didn't walk anybody. And then Bartolowicz takes the loss ultimately today, 1 1/3, 2 hits, the run, walked 3. And did not give up did not issue a strikeout. DeSalvo got the start today. He went the full 100 pitches, and despite some of the numbers here, he did pitch really well today. 6 innings, 10 hits, 5 runs all earned, walked 2, struck out 1. He gets a no decision. Malley will pick up the win through 70 pitches, 4 innings, 3 hits, no runs, 1 walk, and 4 strikeouts for Malley to go. Also, along with his good day at the plate, where he walked, scored a run, and also drove in a run on a double. Our awards here this afternoon, our Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game Award, I think we don't even really need to mention this. It's the suicide squeeze to win the game. So Braden Gurman's suicide bunt for Newcastle is our Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game. He'll get a customized shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition of tonight's Play of the Game. To view the Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game and the full list of this season's top plays, go online to lcsportsnet.com, click on Play of the Game. Congratulations to Braden Gurman for tonight's Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game. Let Maley Chiropractic keep you in the game. Our MVP Insurance MVP of the game today is going to go to Paul Malley of Newcastle. So not only was he great in picking up the win in relief, but he did have the RBI double, walked, and then scores the winning run on the suicide squeeze. So Malley gets the job done here today. He's our MVP Insurance MVP of the game. He'll get a customized shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition of being named tonight's MVP of the game. To view the full list of this year's game MVPs, go online to lcsportsnet.com, click on MVP of the game. Congratulations to Paul Malley for his winning run that he scored here today, and also for being the MVP Insurance MVP of the game. Call MVP for the win. Exciting game here today. It goes 10 innings. Newcastle figures out a way to scratch the winning run across, and it was on a suicide squeeze by Braden Gurman, and a winning run scored by Paul Malley. Tomorrow on the Lawrence County Sports Network, we'll have softball. It'll be Union at Mohawk. That game is scheduled to get underway at 4:15. Good battle between section winners there as well, and then that'll do it for the coverage this week, and then we'll have more coming your way to close the season next week. Final week of the regular season coming up, and then we are into the playoffs coming up in mid-May, and then into June, hopefully a deep run for some of these teams, be it softball or baseball in Lawrence County. Just keep it tuned here to LC Sportsnet for the upcoming playoff schedule, and we will let you know via the web and the social channels where we will be next week for the final week of the regular season. Good one here this afternoon, won by the Canes by a final of 6-5 in 10 innings. That'll do it for us here this afternoon. Into tonight for my partner Tim Continenza and our producer Rob Natal and all of us here at the Lawrence County Sports Network. We hope you enjoyed that one. Have a great night. You've been watching high school baseball on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.